you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now.
2022 Seattle Mariners.
James Paxton gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Now at the plate is Derek Jeter, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Fouled off.
First pitch, 7-11.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Just getting started here in Seattle. Another one sent foul. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
From the stretch, Jose Canseco is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Mays. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. It's the Yankees 0. Mariners coming to bat. Major League Baseball. Orlando Hernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Williams is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second.
Now into the box, J.P. Crawford. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jeff.
So
Bagwell.
Next to bat will be Jeff Bagwell. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Willie Mays is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. Still no score. Now it'll be Cecil Fielder, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Really tied him up on that one. Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
Tim Raines is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lewis waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 out, nobody on. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. Now here it comes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Parker's on his horse. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit. And that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Popped him up. Bagwell has a play, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Canseco has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Hernandez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Ty France is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ready now is Dylan Moore, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now in the box, Jorge Posada. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parker's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. And now, Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
The batter.
Stepping in once again is Bernie Williams. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This is foul right side. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dave.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. 0-1 the count. Romine gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, back down.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Change up, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Next up is Jose Canseco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in will be Cecil Fielder. He bounced out last time up. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Jeff Bagwell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jeff Bagwell sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit in the air out to left. Lewis waits on it. 1 away. One down with a runner at second. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. And he'll dive back in. First offering on its way as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. Swung on. Missed. 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
All even now, 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Parker's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. One left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Mariners.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Third baseman, Todd Grant.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate, Austin Romine. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
France at third, Moore on second, Romine on at first with nobody out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
The batter,
Bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fouled off. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fouled away. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy out. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Into the box, Bernie Williams. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So stepping in is Ricky Henderson, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next to dig in, Cecil Fielder struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The set and the 2-0. Tim Raines would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the 3-0. And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping up is Tim Raines. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
That evens it up 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now back, third baseman, Alan
In now, Alan Trammell. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
The first baseman, Jeff
Now the
Bagwell.
pitch. Popped him up. Soriano will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Up next, Willie Mays. A fly out and a single for him so far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
The designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Eddie Murray. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Lined hard to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 5-1. Chris Sale is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49, Chris Sale.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate now is Derek Jeter, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mays waits on it, and the inning is over.
Ladies
1,
and
2,
gentlemen,
3 go the
please
Bombers.
join the
They're up
traditional
5-1.
7th-inning stretch.
So now into the box is Kyle Lewis. It was a
Leading up
flyout
for the
for him in his
Mariners,
last trip.
The left fielder, Kyle.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Raines is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting. The
So
third
here now is
baseman,
Ty France.
France.
Now the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. The second baseman, Dylan Moore.
So now here is Dylan Moore. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Ricky Henderson. Now the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Next, here is Jose Canseco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting. The first baseman,
Cecil Fielder will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now here it comes.
0-2.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Sale will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more. Bottom.
leading up for the Mariners, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity.
The shortstop, JP.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A tag for 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Striding in is Jeff Bagwell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit on the ground toward the left. Trammell's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're down 5-1. Ken Giles enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Count is 1-2 now. Fouled off. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's Bolton.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch on the way.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Alan Trammell is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bagwell is there, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eddie Murray. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 1.
First pitch on its way. Kyle Lewis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
3-1 to him now. Pitch on the way. Last chance for the Mariners. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. So the Bronx Bombers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Orlando Hernandez earns his 8th victory of the season. Ramiro Mendoza works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker.